The Trivid player holds a collection of personal diaries. Some of the video files are missing. Got some cutout chips last week. Tried them out on the patients with violent flashbacks, hoping it would at least mellow them out some. It was like night and day. Once the chip was installed, all of their psychotic break triggers were blocked. Miss Yuskin has gone 4 days without attacking the staff or herself. I was walking to the organ grinders downtown, and there was some kind of event happening at Mega Media. They had a puppet there from Maria Mercurio's label with a Personafix chip installed, making her an exact doppelganger. They were just using her to hawk some SimSense re-release of a Mercurial live show, but it gave me an idea. The cutouts, the body modifications, and my healthy supply of patience, I'm perfectly set up to be a Bunraku fixer? If I can find a supplier for Personafix chips, I can sell full service Bunraku, even program the behavior trees. What's Bunraku? Found a buyer for the first Bunraku. A man in the Barrens offered me $20,000 for the female troll I've been modifying. He likes them big, he says. All that's left is to arrange delivery. He says they can put me in touch with some more buyers who'll accommodate special orders. These morons' lives are already over anyway. The least they can do is line my pockets. Wow, fuck this dude. Fuck this dude hard. Shannon. Let's, not give you any AP. And let's leave. And so it just explodes. Of course it does. Before you is a medical lab turned torture chamber. The smell of old blood and decayed flesh permeates the room. Gory stains speak of the body's fluids spilled without regard for well-being or hygiene. There are bodies, probably former patients, trapped in hideous machines, enduring horrific experiments. The subjects you can see all appear dead. Any that aren't must wish they were. You traced Holmes to his lair. Just as his face reveals an ugly soul, so does his safe haven, it would seem. Holmes, the Silas, the Emerald City Ripper. The elf is a monster beyond to compare. It's time to end this. Fuck yeah, let's shoot this stupid elf motherfucker in the face. A lot of shooting to the face. Honestly. Another intercom crackles at your elbow. One solid blow would offer a few moments of blessed silence, but this is also a rare chance to get a word in on the good doctor, who greets you with more of his chittering laughter. You are a persistent one, a fine specimen indeed. We both know how this ends, so let's get to it already. One last examination. Is there a giant monster that I gotta fight? I bet there's a giant monster that I gotta fight. Let's get everybody into position. I mean, this chick's gonna die, definitely, right? Yes, absolutely. Is that Silas? What's happening? Where's Silas? That's a surgeon. Hired mage. Hey. Oh, I have very little ammo. Let's make this count. Never mind. I don't have any shots that would make it count. Sure. That was probably fine. I hope. So... yeah. That'll do. So then, Autumn... why did I say Autumn? What's her name? Iron Liz? Looks like an Autumn to me. Slash... why did she only have 1 AP? That didn't cost 2, did it? Or is it because she had to move? Hey, you're dead. And we're gonna go get the mage. Come on, we can do more damage than that. Fire, maybe? Yeah, fire did it. That'll have to be something. That'll have to do. It's better than nothing. No, it doesn't cost 2 AP. It costs 1. So I must have factored in the movement and the AP cost. Hey, buddy! No, he clearly can't. Also, thank you for revealing yourself, because I have a mostly fully loaded shotgun, and I'm going to shoot you in the face. Repeatedly. Wow, you have a lot of fucking health. Okay. I'm going to have to shoot you in the face a lot. Wow, no, that's not worth it. Yes? Sure. Crap. Magic. Great. Love it. Slash. Good. Now, hide. Because you're kind of fucked. Let's run interference over here. Oh. What did that do? No. Don't do that. Hey, bud. How's it going? Do you even have a weapon? Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. That's unfortunate. Hit him. I don't want to move. Shannon. Interference. I like Shannon. Okay. That'll probably go fine. Yeah. That went fine, I guess. Huh? Why is her accuracy so low? Oh, well. That was a fine hit. Oh, that guy's dead. Let's give him a whack. And it missed. Excellent. Hey, weird, creepy bird thing. Give him a whack. Great. I love it. Why are you attacking the weird, creepy bird thing? You are really stupid. And I only have 1 AP. So... yeah. That did it. That was a smart move on my part. I'm proud of myself. I'm a genius. Holmes drops to the ground, the light in his eyes fading fast. But something keeps the shriveled husk of his soul stuck to this mortal coil for a few moments more. This is a place of broken things. I remake them. She asked me to remake her. He manages one more laugh, his glazed eyes rolling toward a workbench across the way. She was playing both of us. She was playing both of us. Who is she? We will find out after I spend some of this karma. So it'd probably help a little bit, a little slightly. Why can't I get that melee? Do I need close combat? Yeah. Let's just be a little bit slightly proactive. Confirm. I forgot that I have Overwatch. I forgot that that is a skill that I have. Holmes's workbench falls somewhere between coroner slab and medieval torture device. It is decorated in the many colors of death and littered with the instruments of that trade. To one side, there is a leather-bound journal stuffed with uneven pages. To the other is a poxsec, its small screen still glowing. Beneath the bench is a rolled sheaf of papers held closed with a tied length of surgical tubing. The bench has clearly played host to numerous bodies over its lifetime. It includes limb restraints as well as skeletal traction mechanisms. At this table, Holmes likely dismembered bodies or quite possibly put them back together. The tackiness of the blood suggests it has been used relatively recently. Leafing through the pages, you find a few intelligible entries. Holmes may not have been a real doctor, but his handwriting certainly fits the stereotype. Stuffed in the last few pages is a copy of a disinterment order from a local cemetery with the grave's occupant marked as Melinda Watts. Access the pocket secretary. Holmes is still logged in, granting you access to his currently loaded files. Prominent among them is a hospital report from a donor program. It lists the organs beside the names and vital statistics of the recipients. Your eye catches Sam Watts' name being beside the entry for liver. Also on the list of the Ripper's other known victims, along with several others who may have shared in the same fate. There's also a large sum of yen which can easily be transferred to your account. Unfurling the large sheet of paper, you discover a diagram of the human female form rendered to an impressive level of detail. It appears to be the blueprint for making Holmes' very own monster. Radical. Let's... Can I go in here? Let's like try to have kind of a... Can't go in there. Okay. I mean, that's about as thorough of an investigation as we can get. Hello? Whomst art thou? Oh, Bunraku. His ship's slot is fresh, the open wound pink and wet and lurid. His voice drips innuendo, but his eyes say nobody's home. Oh, hello there. Did you come to play? Are you okay? How long have you been here? Of course we're okay. We're ready for a little party. You want to have a little party with me? By your name? Oh, are Bunraku like... Oh... She's assembled in a standard config, face of a schoolgirl, body of a stripper. You need some thick beer goggles to miss the work she's had done. That's... unfortunate for them. What can I possibly... Can I... Hello, what's that? Persona Fix chip wipe. Yeah, that'll solve it. Yeah, erase the program. His eyes focus, and his hand races slowly to touch his head wound. The fingers come away wet and sticky. Panic twitches at the corner of his mouth as he surveys the room. First you, then the girl, then down to his own body, which is no longer his. Yeah, that, I'm just gonna go now. Bye! Oh, it would just blow if there was more enemies. Let's leave. As you approach the exit, you realize that Shannon lingers quite a few steps behind. Looking back, you see that she is half-turned, looking pensively toward the horror show of Holmes's lab. Finally feeling your eyes on her, she faces you and raises her head in a proud, almost defiant manner. We have done much good here tonight. We have removed 2 vile creatures from this world, and so ended a growing shadow that cast upon the city. Our pages crossed and joined, and we did this thing together, but now here our paths must divide. I could sure use your help with what's coming. And I'm sure I could use your help with what I must do next. A distant cry of pain echoes down from somewhere above, and the young shaman pauses to listen to the tortured sound. There is still more work to be done, for both of us. But what must be done differs for each of us. I came here to find justice for my brother, and that has been done. The spirit can now find rest, but there are other victims of the Ripper, both alive and dead, who still struggle to be at peace. Many of them are here in this place, filling the halls with their torment. I cannot leave them behind. But the spirits have something else in store for you, a different path. You must finish what you've begun. You must confront the first evil that fostered the one we have just ended. I suppose I can respect that. Because of you, my brother's killer has met swift justice. And justice of the only sort such a man as Holmes deserved. Death. I will now set to the task of healing those who left behind. Those he has left behind. For every madman we face here tonight, there are a dozen innocent souls crying out in need. The spirits of the departed will also need help in passing, or else I fear they may become like those we met in the hangar. They all deserve my help. And what about Lone Star? They can't be far behind. When they enter that room back there, they will have no thoughts other than thoughts of promotion. With the Ripper in hand, my brother will be forgotten, along with all the other victims. But so too will I. They will not be a problem. Whether that's true or not, Shannon's confidence in the very presence seem capable of making it true. Good luck to you, Bubusky. I hope you can find the same justice to your friend that I found for my brother. I appreciate that, and good luck to you. Hey, that was nice. That was a nice little exchange. That went well. That was a happy journey all around, wasn't it? You got to kill an ugly elf, a giant monster thing. We got to companion up with a different weird monster thing for a little bit. It was great. The ride back to the Seamstresses Union is quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at Mercy Mental Hospital. Lone Star Squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your show with the late Dr. Henry Holmes, the Emerald City Ripper. The man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends aching to be tied. Taxi turns onto Redmond Way, cruising past now familiar landmarks until the Seamstresses Union, in all its decadence, seedy glory, materializes between sweeps of its overworked windshield wipers. Between the swipes of the its over, it doesn't help that it's there's some linguistic errors. It's totally not just me not being able to read, I assure you. Hey, Johnny. We were just talking about you. Johnny Clean told us where you were going. Oh my, we've been waiting for your turn. I thought you knew better than that, Johnny. Johnny frowns and nods. You're right. I should have kept my mouth shut. I should know better. It's just that we have a personal stake in the Ripper murders. We each have our reasons for wanting the killer found. Sam was a regular here, and his loss has been felt, regardless of his shortcomings. The whole sprawl has been shaken by these killings, as well the randomness of them. No one knows if they will be next to what the killer might take from them. I admit that the killings have hampered business as well. I am sorry, but it is true. It does not help that Sam's body was found down the street from here. Even my regular customers have been loath to venture out with a killer on the loose. Now, tell us, did you find the person responsible for the Ripper murders? The person responsible? No. The killer? Yes. Not exactly. I got the bastard who wielded the scalpel, but whoever's pulling the strings is still out there. Yeah. This sounds more complicated than I expected. It is. The head of the asylum was killing specific people to harvest specific body parts. All of the transplanted organs came from the same donor, Melinda Watts, Sam's mother. It looked like he was putting it back together. So, Sam had an organ transplanted from his mother, and then the Ripper killed Sam and all those other people just to reassemble Sam's mother? Looks like it. I sense a cause and effect in this. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. I am told that there will be a reinterment ceremony for his mother as well. His sister invited me to the funeral and the reinterment when I met her here. Think his sister Jessica had something to do with it? Hang on. I saw Sam's sister when he was here the other day. She was as core as they come, but I can't imagine a lady like that behind a series of murders. There's got to be something else going on. It is clear that you must go to the funeral and talk with Jessica Watts, Bubuski. And I need to pay my respects to Sam. Mrs. Kubota raises her hand, and the conversation stops. Wait, before you go, there's one thing you did not tell us, Bubuski. Where is the Emerald City Ripper now? Decomposing. That is good. Yeah, that is good. Cool. Maybe we should check if we can get some equipment before we head out. Oh, wait, let's talk to Mr. Klube real quick. Welcome back, Bubuski. Good to be back, Mr. Klube. What's the latest news? I feel like I should be asking you. Word around here was that you were closing in on the Ripper when you last left. Dare I ask how that went? He won't be a problem anymore. I hope that means what I think it means. And yet your shoulders are no more relaxed and you still survey the room like a woman who has yet to return from war. This isn't over, is it? There have been some complications. The big guy sighs. I was hoping this would soon be all behind us. The Barons has a short memory, but for wounds such as these, it makes an exception. To see this prolonged, I fear for how it may forever change the landscape. Gangs have already started to take advantage of the chaos left in the Ripper's wake, and that only serves to destabilize what semblance of order there was, paving the way for the megacorps to make land grabs and push poor sinless further to the fringes, where the dangers are greatest. Sooner or later, even the Union could be threatened. A good watering hole always survives. Let's hope. Take care, Bubuski. I like Mr. Clue. He's good people.